in my heart, like I kind of wanted to go to like that police academy. It was called Polak in Nigeria.
Okay.
So I wanted to go to Polak. And when I got to this country, I didn't really want to be a police officer because it was kind of different. Showing that love can be hard, but I can try. Like the fake wedding now. That one, I tap into my acting skills. Yeah.
Once they say camera rolling, action.
That one, you would think that it was a real thing between me and like the
Was
bride.
she your girlfriend?
No, I don't know this girl before at that time.
Are you serious?
That time, now we are close.
Hey people, welcome to the show that is all about you. This is Your Moments with Abigail. Here we share and put the spotlight on people, groups, organizations from all over the world that are doing extraordinary things. And this show promises to be incredible today. So before we continue, how are you doing? The correct answer is, I am the greatest today. Yes, you heard me right. I am the greatest today. Go ahead and put that in the comments below. Thank you. All right, I have a very special guest in the house today. He is a creative. He is funny. He has a sense of humor. And in fact, he dares to do what nobody else has ever done. Ladies and gentlemen, meet my guest for today. His name is Ini Owotade.
It's actually Inicash.
Okay.
For internet purposes, it's only people that you can call me that, but as per them, they don't know me yet.
Okay, guys, you don't know him as that. So let me reintroduce him. This is Inicash.
Yeah.
Inicash on TikTok, on Instagram, that is making us laugh everywhere you go. And he's actually the brain behind the fake Nigerian wedding party.
That's me.
That's him.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you doing today?
I'm okay.
Wow, so good to finally sit down with you, talk to you.
And we are matching.
As you know, like when I saw you, I was like, we are really vibing.
Yeah, we are matching. The color is coloring.
The color is coloring. Nice. I know there's a lot of things, a lot of questions you guys might be having about Inicash. Who is Inicash? What does he do? What's the inspiration behind the thing he does online and all that? But first of all, I must talk about your sense of humor.
Thank you.
Most of your videos are always relatable.
Yes.
On TikTok, I follow you, and when I see your videos, it's always a laugh for me. I'm wondering, where do you get your sense of humor? Let me start from there.
To be honest, I would say I got it from my mom. My mom is actually a very funny person, to be honest.
Oh.
But I just being in my room. I'm usually in my room a lot, and I'm usually bored, so I just look for stuff that makes me laugh. And when it makes me laugh, I kind of want to share it. So that's why it's so relatable, because it's I can relate to it.
Yeah.
And I know if I can relate to it, there will be other people that will be able to relate to it. So I just put it in a funny way,
and then
deliver it to the audience.
That's cool. I like that. Shout out to Mom C out there.
Yeah. She's the main creator.
She's the main.
God gave her to me, and then she created me.
Wow. Okay, so tell us about your childhood. What was growing up like for you?
I grew up in Nigeria, moved around a lot, but I was mostly in the Yoruba part of Nigeria. I lived in Ondo State for majority of my life, because I also went to school there.
Okay.
Fun fact, I went to police secondary school at Accra.
Oh, yeah. I went to police. Okay, well, mine was police children's school, not police secondary school.
Oh, really? I went to police children's school too.
Oh.
Yeah, we were police babies till secondary school.
Oh.
I was even going to end up in Polak. Polak is their university for...
Oh, there's a university for that?
It's an academy just to it's basically going to the university.
Okay.
For the police, and then
wow.
Yeah. But that never happened. We came to America, so. But yeah, my childhood was basically like that. I lived in boarding school for a very, very long time, because my mom was in America. So yeah.
Oh, your mom was in America while you were in Nigeria.
Yes, for
how long?
About 6 years, I think.
Wow. How was that for you? Are you the
more
last?
6 years.
Are you the last born? Or?
No, I'm the one that nobody really pays no mind to. I'm the middle child.
You are the one that they just put one side.
Yeah, I feel like the firstborn has so many responsibilities,
and the last one has so many attention.
Yeah, so it's just me.
Oh my god.
So, well, it's not really like that though. I feel like my mom
I understand. I understand. Wow. And I also went to a boarding school too, so I can relate, because I went there from when I was 9, And I was there for like the whole 6 years. I was going from Lagos to Cross River Calabar in Nigeria.
I feel like as a Nigerian, you need to experience boarding school at least for 3 years, at least.
Yeah.
I'm even going to do that to my children. Like, I feel like they need to go and see that type of life. Because, like, you learn a lot, to be honest. Like,
yeah. You learn how to be independent, yes. To take responsibility for yourself. You learn how to make decisions and learn how to relate with people.
Yeah, that's true.
But then some parents might have fear because of, some
you will survive. Nigeria alone is surviving, and then you now go to boarding school. I feel like that would just that will multiply your survival skills.
Yeah.
So yeah, you will survive. You'll be okay.
That's cool. Right. Wow.
Maybe a rough time, but you'll be okay.
You'll be okay. So tell us about how you moved. You came to join your mom in America.
Like the transition.
Yeah, the transition for you. What was that like?
Eventually, I knew that I was going to come to America. One way or another, we are gonna
nothing is going to stop us.
Yeah, and me, I'm a mommy's boy, so like when my mom comes to Nigeria a lot, like I just don't like the fact that like, of course she she needs to do what she has to do, but I just didn't like that like we're apart, for that time.
Are you the only boy or?
No, it was 2 boys, my older brother and me, and then we have a little sister.
Okay,
so you see why like it's a little sister. So you see why she has more attention
and
now.
She's the only girl.
Yeah, she's the only girl. So.
Let's just leave it for her.
But so transitioning, it was basically I knew that I was going to end up in this country. One way or another, we are gonna be here. So, but we had to finish secondary school, and then like the processing kind of started. And to be honest, it was like a miracle. Like, and back then, like not everybody was coming here that much, to be honest. So it ended up getting here like 2015, I think. And then we got to this country. I already finished secondary school in Nigeria. So when we got here, but I was like 15. So me, I was scared to go to college because I went there for a tour and I'm seeing all these big people there. Then I'm just like, God, you see this place, they go beat me for a year. And I was small, like I wasn't that tall back then. Like I was very small, like I was tiny and small.
But most of the kids here, I know they look older than their age.
They look older, but because they are older. Like I was 15, so like I'm not getting there. I'm not seeing them like all these people. They are big, like shit. That's what they do for a year. Like,
oh my God!
So I went back to high school for a year.
Okay.
And I feel like that was really good for me just to kind of transition into like the American lifestyle.
Okay.
Like, the educational part, being social, because I wasn't really much of a social butterfly back then. So it kind of helped my social skills too. So just experiencing the lifestyle of America and like also experiencing like the high school way. And then I went to college.
Talking about being a social butterfly and, meeting you for the first time or for the last 3 times that I've met you, I kind of felt like, the first time I thought, oh, is he shy or what's going on?
I'm shy guy.
You're a shy guy.
Yeah, I'm a shy
and
guy.
Yet you can do those things that are bold, that are, funny and daring. What's the contrast? What can you tell us about that? Because someone will meet you and expect you to be the hypey kind of person and they'll be shocked to say, Ini, he's not even talking. Like I met him, he's just quiet.
I think I have split personality.
Are you serious?
Because like, I feel like I live different lives at the same time. So like I'm also in the army, right?
Oh, and, yeah, you are in the army.
Yeah, so that's a whole different lifestyle. Like it's just like go, ready, serious. I can live that lifestyle. And then there's also the me being shy, reserved. I don't like to really talk like that, except you are paying me to come and talk. So, but if it's also, being social, I can try. I've been trying. I've been better, trust me. Because way back then, like let's go back to like 2016, like I'll just sit down in one corner till it's time for show. And then we can now like talk. But even I think I was able to like just grow my skills, just being social, but at the same time still like
there's still a part of you.
There's still a part of me that's still there, till it's show time, and then I can now show you who I am. Then you now say, because people think like when they meet me for the first time, they think that, oh, maybe I'm rude or like I'm like Hollywood type of thing. Like I don't like to talk to people like that. I don't really. Like that's not my default setting. Yeah, because like they be like, who does it think he is?
Like what's he feeling like?
Like I'm talking to them cold, but like that's who I am. Like You just have to understand. Like,
yeah, I know, and I can relate too because that was what I felt until I understand it also because sometimes when you find yourself in a certain environment, that there's something about you that connects with that place, and
that's
then
true.
it brings out that part of
Yeah,
you.
that's
You
true.
know, like being an actor and then still doing some other things.
Yeah, you just turn like you just turn it on and like because even when I'm doing shows, I will come to the show and like backstage, I'm like just there, just quiet. Till they were like, "Where's the host?" I'm like, "I'm the host." They're like, "Is this the person that wants to come out?"
Why is he doing that? They pour cold water on him.
Like, are you okay? Like, if they ask you, like, "Am I okay? Do I need something?" I'm like, "No, I'm fine." Like, is everybody okay? And then, but then once it's like showtime, and I just come out and like they're like, "Who is this guy that just came out?"
Like you're a totally
just like I'm a whole
person.
different person. But
and I'm surprised. Actually, I'm really surprised. So I'm sure a lot of people are when they found out that you're in the army.
yeah,
When did you decide to join the army? How did that come about?
I just woke up one day, like maybe that's my calling. But like, I'm in reserve. So I'm not full time because I feel like I still need to. I feel like God gave me like a talent to like make people like happy, make people laugh, you know, entertain people, and I can't just throw that away, you know, and be full-time army. But I also like the army. Like I said, like I was in the police school, so and I in my heart, like I kind of wanted to go to like that police academy. It was called Polak in Nigeria. So I wanted to go to Polak, and when I got to this country, I didn't really want to be a police officer because it was kind of different. But then I was like, I've been looking at the army, but back then I was running track and I was just like, I kind of don't want to stop running track because when I go to the army, I'll just go. And so I didn't go to the army back then, like right after high school. So I decided it was, okay, let me wait. So I just forgot about it. And like one day, I just woke up and I was like, oh, well, this army thing that I used to want to do.
That's after
like,
you came to
it's
America,
not too late,
right?
though. Yeah. I was like, oh, it's not too late to join the army. Oh. So like 2019, I was thinking about it. So I then finally signed up like end of 2019/2020. And yeah, I got recruited and I love the army.
So wait, the question I want to ask you now is, did you go through all those their
yes,
hard stuff?
yes. I
Like you used to carry gun too.
Yeah.
Hey! So you can just carry gun and be killing people.
Hard guy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Respect.
Yeah.
Wow. So
it's like I said, it's still like the personality that I also have. Like it's just when it's time to get serious, you know, we get serious. I can still be like playful, you know, when it comes to, but like when it's go time, it's actually go time.
okay.
So I did all those training, did everything I need to do for the army. I'm still in.
Okay, that's cool. All right.
Don't be afraid.
No, at least I'm not even afraid. I'm very happy now. If I have any issue, yes, I'll just call Inicash and be like, guy, just show right now because there's something you need to come and help me fix.
Yes.
Wow, that's cool. What is the hardest decision you've ever had to make in your life?
That's tough. Like, I think the hardest decision, and I'm still even trying to make it, is like what I actually want to do with my life. Like I feel like I know what God has for me, but like I've not heard it. Like it has not come and like whisper in my ear that, oh more, this is what you're gonna be doing for the rest of your life. Because there's, as much as you want to follow your dreams, like you know, I want to be like a full-time entertainer, like by the grace of God. But at the same time, I'm looking like, okay, before I get there, how I go get money? Like money is like, that's how you can be who you are. Like not the money is necessary, but like it's important because of the life that we are living right now.
Yeah.
We need to have money to be able to get this, to be able to get that, to travel, you know, explore and do whatever, you know. Bills are not gonna get paid by making people laugh on the internet.
I know, right?
It's true later on, but like you need a job. So you know, I was kind of very conflicted by, okay, what am I gonna do with my life type of thing.
Okay.
That's technically even one of the reasons why I joined the army. Because like at that time I was kind of like in a foggy situation, and it was like I can't see, I'm blind, like I can't like it was kind of foggy, but with time, you know, things start getting clearer and clearer and clearer and clearer and clearer. And I'm just like, okay. But the other decision was basically what I want to do with my life.
What you want to do with
now, I still
your
think
life.
about it till now. Like it's still in my head sometimes because I'm just like, is this actually what I want to do? Like, am I doing this full time? So, well.
Yeah,
I'm
I
pushing it.
understand totally, because sometimes in life we have to go through different processes
Yeah.
of discovering
Yeah.
ourselves. You know, one time you might be doing this thing, you might feel like you're on fire for this thing, and then all of a sudden that
It's just
fire
the
just
fire
goes
just don't.
down. You're like,
Yeah.
okay, what is it again about me? And I know, I feel like there's so much potential in us. That's why we just have to keep living
Mm-hmm.
and keep doing all those things.
Yeah.
As long as it comes to mind,
Yeah.
you just keep go out there and just take the risk,
It's true.
because you never know. You might just find, then when you finally get to that point where you feel okay, yeah, I think this is it, this is what fits me.
Yeah.
And then you know that, yeah.
Yeah. But it was still hard because like you can't just drop everything and say, okay, let's run with this entertainment thing. Like
But
I
you
was
still
just
have to
doing
be.
it safely on the side, like, okay. And then my mother too, like she was like, you're carrying camera everywhere. Like she was supportive. She was very supportive, like especially with the MC. Like she was
Okay.
I can't forget, she was the one that was like, you need to order business card. You need to like be giving out to people, let people know who you are. But she
Yeah.
didn't really understand the Instagram part. She
Mm.
didn't understand like, like you can actually make money from like, influencing, making videos, YouTube. She didn't really know that. She's like, are they paying you? All these videos that you're making, are they paying you there? Now, at that time, they were not paying me, but I still be telling her that he's bringing money, he's bringing money. No, because like, it was technically, because that's how people knew who I was. So that's how I was getting bookings back then when you MC. Because MC was like, and like hosting events, that's what was like the major money back then when it comes to entertainment. So there was really no brand deal, nothing. Me, I was just making videos just to make videos. So I was just like, he's helping with the money. So
Yeah, there are two things I want to point out from there. Like, I really appreciate mothers out there, because
yeah,
sometimes they don't even understand what we are doing, but
they
they just
just
believe in us. They
believe,
just
yeah.
support you and just give you all you need to, be in your best self.
Mm-hmm.
And also the fact that, the money wasn't coming, but you had to stay consistent. You
Yeah.
had to keep at what you were doing. You had to, develop yourself. Can you talk to our viewers more about that? Because some people might think that all you're doing is just about relaxing and having fun, but they need to know that you are strategic about what you're doing, that you're focused and you're determined, you have a plan, and talk to us about that.
Sometimes it just comes to your head. Like you said, like sometimes the fire is actually booming, and then there'll be times that like it's really low. And I would say like beginning of this year, just for number wise, I had like 20K followers, right? So I didn't know what I wanted to post for like the first 3 weeks, like the first 2 weeks of the year. And I was just like, oh, I need to post one video. I need to post one video. So I had goals. I had goals that like I wrote down. I was just like, oh, let's see if we can hit 50K followers on Instagram this year. But now we're like 123K followers.
And you're having some endorsements and
yeah. So like, they are coming, endorsements coming, like, brands are trying to work with me now. But it's just like beginning of the year, I was just like, oh man, see all these 20K followers, like they go and rest though, because me, I don't have any content to give out. Like we should like rest for a little bit.
And leave me alone.
Because I was just like I was doing what I have to do at the same time, but I was just like, oh man, I don't get content, I don't get anything. Because as a content creator, it's really hard. Like you have to constantly give people what they like and what you also like to do. So you can't just like you have to be giving them back to. They just say, if you don't post video for like 2 days, they'll be like, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? Where's the next video? Like I just dropped video like 2 days ago, so like relax. But it's just consistency, man. Like that's all I can say. Like I know it's like the cliche thing to say, but that's really how it is. Like I also have like a friend, his name is Justin Yuji, and it was kind of like also one of the people that were pushing me at that time, beginning of this year. And I was just like, I posted a video and it just blew up. And this video I feel like it was just God. Like, because this video, there will be skits that I will shoot. I will sit down, I will call people, I will schedule appointments, I will cancel some other plans because I want to shoot some skits. And like the video won't get like appreciation like that. And when I say appreciation, I don't mean like I want everybody to be liking it, but I'm just like, oh, this thing is funny now. This thing is good stuff. But at the same time, maybe that's not what my consumer wants
at that time.
or like at that time. So I sat down on my bed one time. So this is the video that like blew up. So I was laying on my bed. I was just looking. So I'm scrolling through my phone and I was just like, all these single people. And it just came to my head. I was like, wait, oh. I had like everything just, I'm not a chips guy. So all the chips that you've seen I'm eating is the same bag of chips that I have. It's not like I'm eating it in my free
for
time.
like 3 months.
Yeah. I'll just be checking the expiry. Okay, this thing have not expired. Okay, we are good. I was saying, so it was like a chips that I think I went to like Wawa that day and I got smoothie. So like I think I just got like sun chips. So I was laying on my bed. I was just like, oh, well, let me just record my reaction to all this, to what I just saw right now.
Okay.
So I was just eating the chips. I recorded. Love is sweet though. I posted. It was like 11 seconds video. I posted it. Next, I just see my phone. And this, I posted. I couldn't sleep that day. I remember it was like around 6 a.m. I didn't sleep all night. I don't know why. I was just up. I was just like, something gonna shake today. We're gonna give them content today. So I posted it on my story, and like people were like laughing at it, and like they were like, I was like, let me post it on my feed though. I posted it on my feed. I closed my phone. I just went to sleep. And this was like around 7 a.m. I woke up like, so I can't sleep past 10. I can't sleep past 10 a.m.
Okay.
Like, my body won't let me sleep. So I woke up at like 10 a.m. I said, all right, okay. I open my phone. I just see, mentioned you. I say, wait till me this. What's going on? What's going on?
What's going on here?
I'm not trending for boundary. I'm trending. I don't know why. I say, what's this? What's going on? And I'm saying like, oh, it's the video. It's blowing up. I saw the TikTok too was blowing up. I was like, wow, this is nice. This is good. Okay. Next thing, I was just like, all right, cool, no problem. I opened my phone like a couple of hours later. I'm seeing like 800K views.
Wow.
I say, wait, she not hide the thing. What's going on? Are you whining me? Like, wait, who is looking for me? I'm seeing people like mentioning me, commenting, like, yo, this video is funny.
Wow.
Next thing, I'm seeing 1 million, 2 million views. I was like, wow. The next day, I was saying, okay, no problem. We go give them back to back.
Wow.
I say, this is the content that you guys want? No problem. I got you guys. Posted another one. That one blew up again. I posted another one and another one. Like that week, I was posting video back to back to back. So the tip that you ask, consistency. Consistency.
And
surround yourself with creators.
Yeah, having the right network around
having
you.
the right network. And building, once you know what your audience wants, make sure that you're giving it to them. You know, but not too much though. But when I say not too much, it's not like now it doesn't make sense anymore. Like, you still have to be strategic.
Yeah, you have to be intentional about it too. And even though your videos are funny, they still have good message in it.
Yeah, so it's like good message, relatable.
Yeah.
Oh, this is something I can relate to. People also want to relate. That's why they're on the internet. They want to see people that are like them. They want to act like people that they, follow. So and that's...
This question might sound funny, but what emotion do you find hard to express? Is it love?
Love. That's the very hard part. I think it's because like I wasn't raised on tough love, but like let's just say the environment I grew up in, it wasn't really like we don't really show each other love. Like we love each other. Like
the way you're saying it, we don't really show.
like I don't know. Like so I've seen like other people's household. Like we went to one of my friends' house and they were doing Friendsgiving, and all these people were giving out gifts. And me, I was the one that came along because they know they do that one for my family. Like my mom buys us stuff, but we don't intentionally say, oh, take this thing. We'll do it a couple of times, but it's not like something that we are used to already. So showing that love can be hard, but I can try. Like the fake wedding now. That one, I tap into my acting skills. Yeah.
Once they say camera rolling, action.
That one, you would think that it was a real thing between me and like the
Was
bride.
she your girlfriend?
No, I don't know this girl before at that time.
Are you serious?
That time, like now we are close. But like that time, I didn't know her before. I met her one time. No, I met her twice. The first time, I can't even remember when I met her because it was like one show and then she was the makeup artist. She does makeup and she's really good. She was a makeup artist and she was doing that show. And I was there, I was just being on in the backstage, trying to like warm up with the crowd because I was also the host.
Okay.
So months go by, the idea for the fake wedding just came. And it's even for the love thing because me, I don't really see love for face. Like me and love, we have a long distance relationship.
Okay.
So, but I love weddings and I love the Owambe vibes. And personally, at that time, for like 4 years, I didn't go to any wedding. So I was just craving that wedding vibes. So next thing, I was looking for bride, and then all of a sudden, I think she like swiped up, or like I was the one that swiped up. I can't really remember. I was like, "Oh, my, sure you be the bride." And she's like, "Yeah, sure." She didn't know what she was getting herself into, but she was just like, "Yeah, sure, no problem. It's for vibes. Let's go." But then I was just like, "Oh, my, I gotta act like I didn't like this girl to sell it," because that was the very first one, and like you have to sell it, like you have to, because
People have to believe it.
people have to believe it. They haven't seen something like that before. So
Until you tell them it's fake, let them just believe that it is real.
Yeah, let's just believe that it's real. So like, and that's what makes it. That's what made it even blow up. Because like the chemistry between us was just perfect. I was just like, oh man, thank God, say I find the right girl. Not like we'll not find the right girl. She'll not even be able to look somebody in the eye. Like now we are looking like, oh man, which kind of bride?
She understood the assignment.
She understood the assignment. She collected extra sheets. No, A1.
I see.
No, because and she's not like an actress, just like a regular person.
Wow.
Like, just like the vibe was just there. Boom. So I think that's the one time I was able to execute love parallel. A1.
A1.
But any other time in my videos, I have to do like a couple of takes and then yeah.
So tell me about this fake wedding again. How did this idea come? Because I don't get. How do you think about having a fake wedding? Like, who does that?
Who does that? Me. I was bored, man. Like I moved to Philly for a while, so I was in Philly. I think it was like my second year in Philly, and I was in my apartment that day. I remember I just came back home. Can't even remember from where, but I got back home and I was just like, oh man, I haven't gone to a wedding in a long time, man. Then I was just like, my friends, they gotta get married, man. Somebody gotta give. Somebody gotta take it for the team. Like one of you guys gotta get married. We need to go to this wedding. And boom, all of a sudden, I was just like, oh man, instead of them getting married, let's just do our own wedding. But I was just like, I need people there. So I just posted on my story. I was like, yo, guys, I have this idea. I have, it's a fake wedding.
At this time, you already had your TikTok thingy, the story, the other.
Yeah, but it wasn't blown at that time. Like, some people knew me, but like, I don't even think I have like 100K yet. Like, it was when I first started. This was like right after quarantine. So like, that's when I started TikTok because I was bored, obviously.
Okay.
Like during COVID, everybody was at home. So I started TikTok. And I was just like, yeah, man, I need to do this fake wedding. I didn't even call it fake wedding. I was like, Mo, I want to do wedding, but I'm not really married, no. But I need to look for bride. I need to look for groomsmen. I need for bridesmaid. And people were laughing at it. So there was one friend. Her name is Dami Jinodu. Call her Dami J. And she swiped up. She's like, she called me cousin. We're not really cousins, but we are cousins. And she was like, cousin me. This is how she talks. Cousin me, it's like you come and do this fake wedding. I'm telling you, this is how she talks. She's in the video, she knows. She's like, I was like, it's like, if you don't do it, I'm gonna do it. I was like, what do you mean?
Are you serious?
But yeah, she was just saying it so that she would push me. And I was like, then we go and look for her, Jerry. When you find her, get back to me. And then the next morning, people were like, I want to be a groomsman, or I want to be bridesmaid. But like, they don't know yet. They just thought it was jokes. It was for fun. And this girl sent me her. It's like, this hall, we can use it. I said, okay. I said, no problem now. When you find food people, no problem. We can do it. I said, okay now. This girl sent me food too. I say,
are you serious?
Okay, maybe
this guy is serious though.
Maybe you're serious though. I said, I wasn't joking totally, but I was joking. And we started planning, and I was like, okay, wait, well, we need flyer. So she said, I actually have somebody in Nigeria that does flyer. This girl is very resourceful. Wow. And next thing, she sent me flyer. I said, which one do you like? I said, wait, for real? I said, okay now, no problem. We'll see. Next thing, I started like scout. So I started calling on my friends. Like literally everybody that came through for me at that time, even my best friend, like Silas, right? His name is SMB. I was like, I want to do this fake wedding, bro. Sure, you go be my best man. He said, bro, you don't come again. He said, no problem now. I feel like all of them that they were part of it at that time, they just did it because they loved me and because I don't know, they just appreciated me.
Oh.
Like so, like I'm a celeb, Nigerian John, Deep, Papio Joe, like literally everybody comfort I can read. Paul, everybody, Palumi, like
Everybody
all my
just
friends that I had
showed
at
up.
that time, I say, okay, these are my friends. Oh, all of you guys are gonna do this wedding together. If you guys don't want to marry, I'm gonna do the wedding. That was basically it. And the turnout was really great. We had like 400 people.
Wow.
Even the hall that we found at first, as words so I started promoting. I'm promoting this fake wedding. I'm explaining to people like in time, like this is a fake wedding. It's a real thing, but it's a fake at the same time. Shay, have you gone to wedding in a long time?
That was the selling point. Like, when last did you go to a wedding?
You are not going. Yeah, come to this one because you feel like you're in a wedding. That's I was going out, promoting, and all my friends too. They were helping me promote. And people too were like, what's the fake wedding? Okay, let's go there. Let's go and see. But then demand started getting high at the end, so we had to change the hall. We had to look for a bigger hall.
Wow.
And expenses started. I was like, hey, but like they will buy tickets to the wedding. It's not like it's free because a lot of people they are saying that, oh, this guy is rich. Oh. We are rich in Jesus' name.
Amen.
But I didn't have the funds at that time. I feel like I was even at like one of the brokest level that I was. So it was when people were buying tickets that's what funds the wedding. We didn't have sponsors at that time. So like, if we still don't have sponsors, so if you want to sponsor, sorry, let me just promote my event. If you want to sponsor, come to us. But it was basically their tickets that we used to like fund the whole wedding, and people came out, man. People started coming out from like everywhere, and then we're like, and then damn me again, cousin me, Shay, you will not do another one like this. And even my mom at that time, like she was like, what's the fake wedding? She was even the one that cooked. She cooked for us, and she was like, she cooked there for people liked it, and she was like, you guys need to do a traditional one. I said, Mommy, you don't mean it? She said, yes, now. So we did the traditional one. Then that one blew up because like Whiskey that reposted one of our videos, and then Bella and Ja posted it, and then people were just like, wait, so this wedding that we are seeing everywhere is not a real wedding. That's how like
the music you guys did, that song. I remember.
For Whiskey. We had like Blue Agbada on, and we're like, it was Justin's idea. The song just dropped. I love that song. And before Justin hit me up, I was just like, oh man, we gotta do something to this song. And then Justin hit me up. Justin was like, yo, bro, let's do this video. And I was like, no problem now. I said, everybody in Agbada. Then we just got there. We didn't even know what to do. Even the dance that we did, I didn't know where it came from. we at the staircase before the event started, we're just like, yo, bro, shoot this video. Next thing we just do a good day, and then the next day we posted it.
Everything just went all over.
Yeah, we said, wow, these guys in Blue Agbada. Like, I guess people loved they tried. Wow, these people are dedicated because the first one was kind of English, so it wasn't like we sew clothes that much. So, but the second one we sew clothes. Actually, everybody
was on point.
You would think that this is a real something. Oh, one bit
confirmed. Flying colors.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then other people sew clothes. We chose a color, so like they were sewing type of that color. It was great, man. It was awesome.
One thing I got from what you just said, like the whole story you just shared, because one thing we do on this show is we're not just sharing these stories for you to just hear and just laugh about it. It's for you to actually learn, for you to just access this experience and get something out of it that will encourage you to push your life to a better place. You said something that was quite profound, that you didn't have anything, where like the brokest at that time, but you were planning a wedding that turned out to be the talk of the whole world.
Yeah.
If I'm allowed to say that.
It's the whole world, because like I be seeing like there were other people that were emulating it. Like at first I was kind of like offended, like you cannot even come and meet me, like, oh, let's do this. But at the same time I was just like, bro, like at the end of the day they got this idea from me. Like it was like, now it was like flattering, because it's like I have people, I just heard that like couple of weeks ago that some people did it in Egypt. And like they were like, yo bro, you need to come and do another one in Egypt. And they don't know my father for Egypt. Why they go Egypt? What was in Egypt?
But then this is something now that you've turned it into a business. It's an idea, or how will I put it?
Yeah. So it's like I actually like events. So my mom was an MC, so I followed her to all those events. So I liked the way events are, the way they're created. So it's not really just, we don't want to stop at fake weddings with that.
Okay.
Like, we also want to just do like unique events that everybody can go to parties, but nobody can, like, there are some experiences that at the same time you're going to party, you're enjoying, but it's an experience at the same time. So it's just like you're going to the wedding party, but then you're also experiencing what a wedding is like. So that was just the narrative that I want to give people.
Wow, that's cool. So now you're going to different states with the whole wedding thing.
We've done states, done New Jersey twice, did Houston, we are doing Houston again, we did Maryland. We also did like some type of event that is different. We did like, it's like an old school kind of event. It was in ATL. So we are just taking it everywhere. Probably soon, Boston, Chicago is in my head. And then when God provides sponsors, we're gonna do New York proper.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so far so good. I know that you have been enjoying everything we've been doing right here. Inicash has shared a lot of his story. But before we conclude on the conversation, I want you guys to do something for us for the show, because we're here for you. Just kindly hit the subscribe button. Subscribe right now, like right now.
Subscribe.
Like, comment, share with your friends. Okay, please help us push this. Help us grow the channel. Help us so we could bring more guests on our show, more guests that you're going to love. And well, one more thing. This is a section where I'm going to show you a wise word in caption that, you know, comes from the conversation we've had. Because like I said on the show, we're here to encourage you, to inspire you through our stories. So check out the wise word in caption right now. Okay, guys, welcome back to the show. It has been amazing talking with Inicash in the studio. Thank you so much, Ini, for being here.
This is actually like my first sit-down video with people.
Wow, yay!
Like, all these podcasters now, they spoil everything for everybody.
How do you mean?
Because like nowadays, people do like, it wasn't really much of an interview, it was like a conversation. So thank you for that.
Oh, thank you.
If it's an interview, me, I'll just be sweating. I'll just walk out. You not see me here again. But it was more of a conversation.
But yeah, I tried as much as possible.
I love sharing my story. I like, you know, you never know. I'm not big yet, but you never know.
It doesn't matter.
You never know where you can learn from. So, but yeah, this has been really,
and that's the point of this show.
Yeah,
that is the point of this show, to celebrate you, to celebrate greatness, to celebrate people, no matter how small or big. As long as they're doing something amazing, we need to have them on this show. Yeah. So guys, that's why we're here for you. Yeah, I have a question I wanted to ask. Tell us, what are the plans going for, like 10 years from now? You know, what is Inicash going to be doing?
I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow morning.
Oh my God. You don't know what I'm doing tomorrow morning.
With God, all things are possible. Okay, but to be honest, I'll just say, like, for now, I just want to keep creating, keep exploring. I feel like I just started, like, I thought I had a breaking point when there was one time Davido reposted me on his story.
Okay.
And this was when I just started, like 2019, I think. Wow. And I wanted to go crazy back then. And I was just like, hey, okay, we have arrived. Nobody can touch me now. But then it was a reality check, like, nobody knows you yet. So, and then there was the other time, like, Don Jazzy followed me and then posted one of my videos. And I was just like, okay, this time, we have arrived. But no.
Not yet.
So I feel like even as a creator, like, you feel like, okay, now is the next big thing. Like, you never know, man. You never know. And that's why I like doing what I do, because it's just like, I'm entertaining people at the same time. It's still fun for me and it's kind of intriguing. Like, I like we don't know what we are doing thingy, but I do know. Like, I'm strategic with what I'm doing. I have plans. Will I like to share those plans? I have plans. Well, I have big plans, and the plans got that for me. Okay. But the next big thing will just be me just creating, giving people more content, getting into fashion. I also want to get into fashion. Nice. Shout out to my guy SNB.
Shout out to SNB.
Yeah, and also the bride lady. Yeah, because I told you we became close, and both of them, they
like close or just close.
Became close.
Like close.
became close.
So you don't want to reveal to us whether there's a someone.
It's not really.
Tell
but
us,
we
let
became
us
close.
know in it.
And I'll just say, hey, turn it to interview now. I'll
Okay.
just walk.
When you walk.
But both of them, like, they were the ones that were just like, oh, like, stop dressing. Because me, I don't like stress.
Mm.
I don't like wahala. I just want to dress calm, like the way I am. But I can also dress sophisticated, but at least I can still be calm. You know, so I want to get into fashion. When I say fashion, but like slowly, you know,
Gradually.
putting my own pieces together, and then at the end of the day, actually being faces of, you know, like brands, you know, clothing brands, you know, fashion brands. Hopefully,
Cool.
by God's grace, it's gonna happen. So
You know what I liked about what you said when you were talking about Davido reposting you and Don Jazzy following you is that, you know, sometimes you might think that you're there, like you get little success,
yes,
but just know that you're not there yet. Don't settle.
Yeah.
Even when it feels like that, you just need to keep giving yourself that room to improve to
grow.
constantly search for more. Because some people get there and they'll be like, we've been doing this thing 10 years now. What do you want to tell me? I've been here. What do you know? Meanwhile, new trends are going to come, new things are going to come up. And it takes for you to always be in a position to learn, you know, so that you are moving with the train.
That's true. Like, it's not easy, man, being a content creator. I don't like to call myself an influencer.
What
but
are some of the challenges you face?
Challenge number one. Challenge number one is not knowing what to create.
Oh, yeah.
But like, the way I've seen it now is like, everything around you should inspire you to create. That's why I like to travel a lot. Because once you're in a different time, like, you can't be in your room and you'll be giving people the same content. You can't explore and want to know more. Like, if that makes sense. Like, you can read books, but you have to experience life itself.
Yeah.
Like Justin Uji that I said, his skits that he makes are like very relatable. But like, the ones that are like very, very popular, the ones that like he makes for is like high school things. So it's just like, you should check it out. It's really funny. You went to boarding school, so you will like it.
Okay.
So it's like basically how like school life was, you know, just how the life was. It was so real. If you didn't experience that, it's not gonna be able to create stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's just, you know, traveling, exploring as a content creator. You need to like you said, like keep improving.
Like, come out
your
of
creations is limitless. Like, God gave us that gift to just create as much as you can. That's why like new ideas be coming up, old ideas they be getting reshuffled into new ones. Like these days, like this, I don't like wearing skinny pants anymore. I like wearing baggy pants. What? That was what they were doing back then. Me, when I was younger, I didn't like anything baggy. I was telling her, mommy, I need to slim fit this thing. But now I just like baggy. Like, I feel like it makes me comfortable. Like, but then that's what they were doing back then. They wear baggy. Everything was baggy in the 90s. That's what they wore. Like, everything was baggy. So see how like they kind of reshuffled everything and make it like a new thing. It's the same thing. Like,
there's nothing new. It's just
it's nothing new. Is it that reshuffled? There can be something new.
Yeah,
like fake wedding.
I like
but
that.
Like it's still reshuffled, you know. It's still like something like it's like ongoing circle that's just coming and is going. So
wow, that's cool. So what is like a misconception? Something that
people have about content creators or just
content creators, and then about you.
People think I have a lot of friends. I'm very serious.
Wow.
They think I call everybody my guy. So my guy. I don't even know his name, but it's my guy. But a lot of people think that you have friends.
You have friends.
I've seen too much for me to just be calling anybody friend.
It's important for you to know your circle.
To know your circle. I know my guys.
Yeah,
my guys are my guys. They are my G's. There are people that are my guy. But me, I know my guys.
You know your real guys.
Like, I know my real guys. I know the people that like I can call. Like, they will be 100% down for me. Like, I probably have mentioned their name just sitting down here. Love those people. So that's like number one thing. And a lot of people think that as a guy, think that like they're just women. Like, you have like a girl somewhere just hiding. Like, I mean, if I do have a girl, I won't propose. I won't put her onto the internet because that's a very scary place. But I don't know.
They
It's
just
just they
assume
just
that.
yeah they are, and they'll also assume that you have a lot of money. You might not, but don't assume that followers and being known doesn't.
Fame doesn't mean that
Yeah,
you're rich.
yeah. I mean, if everybody
But some
that are
people,
following me right now, if they send me $1, I have like 123K. That's a lot
at
of
least
money.
last.
I mean, maybe even 50 cents. They send me 50 cents, it's gonna go a long way. If 100 people send me 50 cents,
Do the math.
if now 1,000 people now send it to me, nah.
Wow.
But yeah, they just think that you are somebody that you are not. I don't blame them, because it's like, obviously, if you are known, they just feel like,
They feel like they know every other
they
part
feel
of
like
you.
they know every part of you, but no, people also have private lives.
Yeah.
People that I even follow that I'm thinking that, oh, this is the person, and I will not meet them in real life. It's like, it's not what I think you were. Not in a bad way, but like in a just a shocking factor.
Oh my
But
god.
yeah,
All right. Wow. This has been a very fun time sitting
this
with
has been
you.
really good.
I've enjoyed, listening to your story. I've learned so much from it. And Inicash, I must say, you are an incredible person.
Thank you.
And you are doing amazing stuff. That's why we are glad to have you on the show. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. We love you. Remember, please subscribe to our channel.
In the name of the Lord, in the name of everything you serve.
Yes,
subscribe.
Please subscribe to this channel. This is the channel you want to watch, because we celebrate you and you want people to see this from your own eyes. So share it. Don't just subscribe. Share the link, copy the link, share it, leave a comment, like, and we'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day. We love you. Mwah. Thank you.